me out. It is Rowie here. It is Sunday the 8th of December. I think it's Sunday the 8th of December. Well, it's Sunday, and I think this is the 8th video, so that works out at about Sunday the 8th of December. I am riddled with cold. I am probably the most ill anyone in the history of mankind has been. I don't think anyone's had a cold as bad as I have right now. I feel flipping dreadful. But I promised on a short earlier on today that I was going to do a beer review today. And I, the king keeps his promises at the end of the day. I mean, where would we be if, the leaders, the number ones, the top of the game were to break their promises from time to time? I know I probably should just drink a pint of water and go to bed. But, and I am going to do that. I've got I've got a nice, lovely glass of water just there. I've got the fire going in the background, and so I'm going to get this. So this probably won't be the usual sort of in-depth analysis that you're used to. That this one might be a bit shoddy. I know you're thinking, well, Rowie, we turn into here for in-depth, conversations about the brewery or about the style of beer, and for really sort of in-depth tasting notes. That's not happening in this video. This one is just going to be me pouring it in a glass. I won't even be able to sniff it because my nose is bunged up to all heaven. And then we're going to get it slurped. And it is a... I'm sure this is a collaboration, but... oh, yeah, it is, yeah. I couldn't see the second logo on there. It's a collaboration between Low Key, Lyle Smith, and Vault City. And it is a walking study in demonology, which, of course, is a great line from a whole song. And I feel dreadful. And it is a blood orange and Tonka maple pancake stack barley wine, weighing in at, because that's what it does, isn't it? They don't have an ABV. Weighing in at 12.4%. I should have read that off the back there because it is a much bigger writing than it is there. And it's, it's blue and white on black as opposed to black on some form of grey. There, I feel awful. So we're going to read this now. Hey, so glad you could make it. There we go. Our latest brew is perfect for fans of modern barley wine and obscure 90s grunge references. I'm not too sure if referencing Hole's biggest song would be an obscure 90s grunge reference, because Courtney Love was, of course, married to Kurt Cobain. So they've made themselves look daft there. We've paired traditional malt flavours and soft English hops with a bold blend of blood orange zest and spicy Tonka beans, obviously, because Low Key are famous for putting Tonka beans in fucking everything. Oh, I feel fucking dreadful. The rich and complex grain bill of pale, special B, amber, light crystal and Cara gold malt creates layers of caramel, raisins and biscuit with a bright, smooth finish. And now there's no gap there in between with and a. Sort of spelling mistake that wouldn't happen somewhere like, Neon Raptor, where there are stringent checks on anything like that. So, again, they've made themselves look daft there twice in one thing. Nevertheless, I have got the Emperor's glass, as is fitting for a barley wine. Let's get it opened, and then we'll see. I've not had this yet, but I have had it. I say I've not had it, and now I'm about to tell you that I have. I have had a very little slurp of a friend's can. Oh, look at that. Beautiful sort of beautiful colour on that. Looks like sort of a lovely pint of mild, doesn't it? I say lovely pint of mild. Mild, of course, tastes like a shite. But yeah, very thick head on that, which, it is dissipating quite quickly. But yeah, it's the sort of colour I'd expect it to be. Barley wine, when it says raisins, I'm going to expect this to have a bit of... I've had it. So I know it's very orange forward. I think there's a little bit of Pedro Jimenez vibe going on there as well. But yeah, I won't... I tell you, I can still smell a little bit. It's definitely the vanilla, that you'd expect with Tonka. That's the orange. Man alive. It's a commitment to the cause, this, isn't it? Oh, gosh. Literally heavy is the head that wears the crown, as it seems. But loads of orange, actually. But that's sort of like, this is like a Christmassy, spicy sort of orange. Because I think this came out sort of in the summer-ish, sort of that sort of region. Well, it smells bloody lovely, what little I can get through. I probably should have taken this out of the fridge a bit sooner than I did. But there's enough of that nonsense. I said this was going to be a short video. We're 5 minutes in and I'm only just taking a sip of the beer. And I don't have the personality for people to just watch for me either, do I? So, ridiculous. Oh, I tell you what. There is a very common belief in life that barley wine is life. And I'm one to agree. This is absolutely stunning. Obviously, it's a big... It's not even that boozy, but it's big. It's got sort of like orange, but orange liqueur, like Cointreau, Grand Marnier, that sort of a Curacao almost, but the good ones, like the branded ones. Like, yeah, like orange, like definitely more Grand Marnier than like triple sec type thing. The orange really dominates in this, but the Tonka's there, that little bit of vanilla right at the very, very end. I see where they're coming from with the raisins, because again, yeah, like I thought, it is that sort of, it's almost like a Pedro Jimenez sherry sweetness, but without the stickiness and cloyiness of it. It's not like this thick, but not super thick, so it's got good mouthfeel, but that is not, how the fuck, all it took was for me to be ill, and I'm actually doing an actual beer review. This is, you don't normally get this sort of shit. Like, I should try and overcompensate more often. Yeah, it's not oily, but like it has got great mouthfeel. It really coats your tongue, but it is just that, whereas sometimes barley wines could get a bit much, it's just that orange right at the very end that just cuts through it all, making it super, like borderline refreshing. Like, it's a borderline refreshing barley wine. Like, oh, I bought this from Junkyard in Nottingham. Or did I? I either bought it from Junkyard or Brew Cavern. Junkyard have still got cans of it in, but they don't do mail order or anything like that. But I'm pretty sure I've seen some cans of this in Brewdog Nottingham as well. But absolutely banging can art on that. That just looks great, isn't it? Oh, a little one at the end as well. Little baby one. Hey, hello. That's pretty cool. I like that one. Yeah, that is absolutely outstanding. I did not think that. Oh, he's wearing a little crown as well, isn't he? Oh, just like me. I knew this wouldn't disappoint, obviously, because I've tried it. But, yeah. It'll make me feel a bit better as well, I'm not going to lie to you. It's probably blending in my stomach with all the Lemsips and the paracetamol I've taken all day. I jest, of course. I am very responsible with stuff like that, and I have not taken any paracetamol or any sort of medicine for about 4 hours, because I knew I was going to have a bit. Oh. That is banging. That would be, even though Christmas pudding sucks, that would be great with a Christmas pudding. I could see that working really, really well. Like, if you like Christmas pudding and have a can of this, that would be a great, great combination. You know, just because something sucks, I can see value in it, and that's the case in this. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I tell you what, this one wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Not the beer, the video. It went a bit better. I feel flipping dreadful. I'm going to try and do a few videos tomorrow as well. So apologies for how late in the day this one is. Yeah, thank you very much indeed for watching. If you've enjoyed, you know, give it a like and subscribe. You may as well. Super appreciated. And hopefully I'll be feeling much better much sooner, because I have this to face. I bought a bottle of Poker Face, Brewdog's latest 27% beer, which I'll probably get on the channel at some point before Christmas Day, provided this mother of all colds doesn't write me off. In the meantime, But thank you very much indeed for watching. Super appreciated. Like and subscribe goes a long way. Take care of yourselves. See you in a bit. Yeah. Bye 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 bye.